Once upon a time in a quiet suburban neighborhood, I found myself unwittingly entangled in a saga that could only be described as the Karen Chronicles. My name is Lockie, and this is the story of how a woman named Karen attempted to use cunning tricks to steal everything from me. It all began innocently enough. Karen moved into the house next door, presenting herself as a friendly and outgoing neighbor. Little did I know that behind that facade of neighborly charm lay a master manipulator with a penchant for deception. Karen's first move was subtle, a seemingly harmless invitation to a neighborhood barbecue. Obliging, I attended, and that's when the web of trickery began to tighten. Karen strategically engaged me in conversation, extracting personal details about my life, possessions, and even my financial situation. As the days went by, I noticed Karen lingering around my property more often than was normal for a neighbor. It started with casual inquiries about borrowing tools, but soon escalated to her asking for access to my home under the pretext of needing assistance with some household chores. Red flags started waving, but I dismissed them, giving her the benefit of the doubt. One day, I received an unexpected phone call from my bank, alerting me to suspicious activity on my account. Someone had attempted to transfer a significant sum of money to an unknown account. It didn't take Sherlock Holmes to deduce the mastermind behind this illicit endeavor, none other than Karen herself. Furious and feeling betrayed, I confronted Karen, demanding an explanation. Unfazed, she feigned innocence, weaving an intricate tapestry of lies, claiming she had nothing to do with the attempted theft. However, I had my suspicions, and I began to investigate. To my horror, I discovered a trail of deceit that would make even the most seasoned con artist proud. Karen had been planting false evidence, manipulating witnesses, and attempting to sabotage my relationships with friends and family. She even went as far as spreading rumors about me, tarnishing my reputation in the community. Determined to expose Karen's web of deceit, I gathered evidence meticulously. With the support of my friends and a thorough investigation, the truth began to emerge. The community rallied against Karen, realizing the depth of her deception and the danger she posed. As the layers of lies unraveled, Karen's true colors were revealed. It turned out she had a history of duping unsuspecting neighbors in different cities, leaving behind a trail of broken trust and stolen possessions. With the evidence against her overwhelming, Karen was forced to leave the neighborhood, her plans foiled by the very community she had tried to manipulate. The Karen Chronicles became a cautionary tale, a reminder to all of us to be vigilant against those who may exploit trust for personal gain. In the end, justice prevailed, but the scars left by Karen's deception lingered, a constant reminder that sometimes the person next door might not be as friendly as they seem. In a small town, there lived a humble artist named Maya. One day, she found a wounded butterfly and nursed it back to health. Grateful for Maya's kindness, the butterfly revealed itself to be a magical creature. From that day on, every good deed Maya did multiplied and spread like ripples in a pond. However, Maya soon learned that negative actions also had consequences. This story explores the interconnectedness of our actions and their impact on the world. In a bustling city, an elderly woman named Mrs. Johnson struggled with loneliness and a neglected garden. One day, a teenager named Alex noticed her plight and offered to help. Over time, the community witnessed the positive change in Mrs. Johnson's life, and in return, they came together to support Alex in achieving his dreams. This story illustrates how acts of kindness can create a ripple effect, bringing people together in unexpected ways. In a mystical village, there was a magical mirror known as the Mirror of Reflection. Anyone who gazed into it saw the consequences of their past actions. Mark, a skeptical young man, scoffed at the mirror's powers until he decided to look into it out of curiosity. The mirror revealed the impact of his selfish deeds on others, leading Mark to undergo a profound transformation. This story explores the concept of self-reflection and the potential for personal growth through karma. Lockie, a busy executive, found a lost wallet on his way to work. Instead of keeping it, he took the time to track down the owner, a struggling college student named Sarah. Sarah was deeply moved by Lockie's honesty and, in return, offered him a valuable piece of advice that changed the course of his life. This story delves into the idea that acts of kindness can come back to us in unexpected and meaningful ways. Lockie organized a charity auction to help a local community in need. Among the attendees was a struggling artist, Emily, who Lockie unknowingly helped by purchasing her artwork at a fair price. Later, when Lockie faced financial difficulties, Emily, now a successful artist, organized an auction in his honor, raising funds to support him. The karma of generosity and support circled back, demonstrating the impact of selfless actions. Lockie, a budding entrepreneur, faced a dilemma when he discovered a major flaw in his company's product just before its launch. Instead of covering it up, Lockie chose honesty, delaying the release to fix the issue. Despite initial setbacks, the company earned a reputation for integrity, attracting loyal customers and investors. The honesty that Lockie demonstrated came full circle, contributing to the company's long-term. In his youth, Lockie wronged a close friend, Mark, in a fit of jealousy. Years later, when Lockie faced a challenging time, Mark forgave him and offered support. The experience taught Lockie the power of forgiveness and the profound impact of his past actions. The karmic cycle of forgiveness transformed a strained relationship into a lifelong friendship. Lockie, a successful professional, took an interest in mentoring a young colleague named Sarah. He guided her with patience and compassion, helping her overcome challenges and reach new heights in her career. Years later, when Lockie faced a career setback, Sarah, now a respected leader, returned the favor by offering him a crucial opportunity. The mentorship that Lockie provided had come full circle, showcasing the positive ripple effects of kindness and guidance. Lockie, a struggling musician, found himself in a tight spot when his guitar was stolen. Miraculously, a mysterious benefactor replaced it with an even better one. Grateful and inspired, Lockie's music career soared. Years later, he discovered that an old friend from his early days had anonymously gifted him the guitar, proving that kindness has a way of returning to its source.